Assalamualaikum dear students, welcome to NIUVS Homeschool. I am Farhana Yasmin, Assistant Teacher of English Morning Shift. Today I am going to take an English second paper class for class 8. Our today's topic is Countable and Uncountable Noun. Today is lecture number 3 and the first homework HW1 will be given today. So let's start our today's topic. This is lesson 3, Countable and Uncountable Noun, page 12 of your book. So nouns can be divided into two categories, countable and uncountable. Countable nouns are words that represent things we can count. See the example, an old song, 2 new songs, etc. A collection of 100 songs. So the word song is a countable noun. We can count it and use numerical words with it. Count the number of it. Uncountable words are words that represent things we do not count. See the example, a lot of music. The music of the 70s. We cannot count the word music. So it is uncountable noun. Now let's look at countable and uncountable nouns in more details. Countable nouns are either singular or plural. They can be counted and expressed in numbers. So countable nouns can be either singular or plural. Let's see the examples. I need to buy 4 new suitcases. The word suitcase is made plural here. Suitcase is singular and when we are adding s with it, it becomes plural. I want 5 oranges. See, here we are counting the oranges with the number 5 and it's plural. S is used with orange to make it plural. Let's go to the next page. Let's see, we can use the indefinite article a or an with countable nouns. A and an are indefinite articles and we can use these with the countable nouns. Example, a good book. So, when a countable noun is singular, we can use the words like a or an with it. And we must use the words like a, the, my or this when a noun is singular. Look at the examples. I want an orange, not I want orange. If you say I want orange, the sentence will be grammatically incorrect. So if you want to say it correctly, you have to say I want an orange. Next example, where is my watch? Not where is watch. To make these sentences grammatically correct, you have to use these words with the singular countable noun. We can use some and any with countable nouns. Okay, we must use words like a, the, my or this, but we can use some or any with the countable nouns as well. Let's look at the examples. I've got some coins. Have you got any pens? We are using some or any here with the countable nouns. We can use a few and many with countable nouns as well. I've got a few coins. I haven't got many pens. So we can use the words a few and many with countable nouns as well. Next we will move to the formation of plural of regular nouns. Countable nouns can be either singular or plural. And usually the nouns which take a regular form when we make them plural, those are called regular nouns. So now we will see how these are formed. The most common form is by adding s or es. Let's look at the list in the next page. See, singular and plural list of some regular nouns are given. House, houses. Cat, cats. River, rivers. Boat, boats. Let's look at the next category. A noun ending in s, x, ch or sh makes the plural by adding es. Let's look at the examples. Bus, buses. Wish, wishes. Pitch, pitches. Box, boxes. There is another category. Noun ending in a consonant and then y makes the plural by dropping the y and adding ies. Let's look at the examples. Spy, spies. Baby, babies. City, cities. Daisy, daisies. We are replacing the y with ies. Next, formation of plural of irregular nouns. There are some nouns which doesn't take any specific form like this. Those are called irregular nouns when we make the plural of them. Look at the list next page. Woman, women. Man, men. Child, children. Tooth, teeth. Foot, feet. Person, persons. Leaf, leaves. Mouse, mice. Goose, geese. Half, halves. Knife, knives. Wife, wives. Life, lives. Elf, elves. Loaf, loaves. Potato, potatoes. See, all these are taking different kinds of forms. So that's why they are called irregular nouns. And some nouns have the same form in the singular and the plural. We saw regular and irregular nouns, but there are some nouns that have the same form. They do not change if you make them plural from singular. Look at the examples. Sheep, sheep. Fish, fish. Deer, deer. Species, species. Aircraft, aircraft. See, they are not changing at all. They have the same form if you make them plural. They do not change at all. Okay. Let's move on to the next page. There are some nouns, they have only singular nouns, okay? They have singular forms. They have s at the end, but they are not plural. News. The news is at 6:30 p.m. Athletics. Athletics is good for young people. Linguistics. Linguistics is the study of language. Darts. Darts is a popular game in England. Politics. Politics is played all over the world. So these were examples, but these nouns are singular and not plural, so be careful, dear students. Next category. Some nouns have a fixed plural form and take a plural verb. So we saw nouns that are singular, and now we will see nouns that are fixedly plural, okay? They are only used in the plural form and they always take a plural verb with them as they are plural. See the example, trousers. This is our plural noun. See the sentence, my trousers are too tight. See, the plural noun is taking a plural verb. Jeans. Her jeans are black. Glasses. Those glasses are new. So see, all the plural nouns are taking plural verbs, and these plural nouns are fixed. Next we will move to uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are the exact opposite of countable nouns. They cannot be counted and they only have singular forms. Okay? As they are singular, they use singular verbs in a sentence. Let's look at the example. The furniture was new. See, the word furniture is taking singular verbs. Is 250 grams of sugar enough? Sugar is uncountable and it can only be weight. See, the weight is given here. It can only be weight. He is praised for his honesty. Honesty here is uncountable. It has no plural and it cannot be counted in physical terms. As you can see, this is an abstract word. See the next page, we have a list of general uncountable nouns and words that are abstract nouns. Homework, equipment, luggage, clothing, furniture, machinery, gold, silver, cotton, glass, jewelry. These are general uncountable nouns. And look at the abstract list: advice, help, fun, recreation, enjoyment, information, knowledge, news, patience, happiness, progress. All these are abstract nouns. They are abstract ideas and they are not countable. Let's look at some usage of countable and uncountable nouns. Okay? There are some words which are used with countable nouns only. Some words can only be used with countable nouns. See the list. At first, a doctor, a pen, a meal, a class, a college. Then many cups, many books, many libraries, many flights. Next page, few questions, few tables, few apples, few holidays, few countries. A few questions, a few problems, a few issues. So these words can be used with countable nouns only. Next we have words which are used with uncountable nouns only. Much money, much time, much food, much water, much energy. Little trouble, little equipment, little meat, little patience. A little bit of confidence, a little bit of sleep, a little bit of rain. All the uncountable words are taking these words in front of them. Then there are words which can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. We saw words that can be used with uncountable nouns only or words used with countable nouns only, but now we have words which are used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Let's look. It can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. See the examples. Countable: the monkeys, the schools, the teachers, the birds, the bananas. Uncountable: the machinery, the luggage, the grass, the knowledge. Let's look at the next page. Some. Countable: some tables, some stores, some grapes, some cities, some nurses. Uncountable: some time, some news, some bread, some salt. Any. Countable: any socks, any bathrooms, any ideas, any beliefs. Uncountable: any advice, any soap, any transportation, any gold, any homework. No. Countable: no magazines, no chocolates, no pilots, no rings, no markers. Uncountable: no trouble, no grass, no scenery, no money, no furniture. A lot of. Countable: a lot of animals, a lot of coins, a lot of people, a lot of babies. Uncountable: a lot of help, a lot of happiness, a lot of fun. Lots of. Countable: lots of computers, lots of buses, lots of colleges. Uncountable: lots of cake, lots of ice cream, lots of energy, lots of laughter. Enough. Countable: enough plates, enough onions, enough restaurants. Uncountable: enough courage, enough wisdom, enough rice, enough time. Plenty of. Countable: plenty of houses, plenty of books. Uncountable: plenty of oil, plenty of sugar. See the next page. Look at the next page. Some important notes about the usage of few, a few, little or little. Okay. This is given in your book. This is important. The expressions a little and a few means some. So when you're using these expressions, it also means some. We use a little with singular nouns. Example, I have a little money. So this actually means I have some money. We use a few with plural nouns. Kabari has a few friends. So this would mean Kabari has some friends. But there is a difference of meaning when we use a little, a few or little few with nouns. Okay? Using the a or not using it with few or little makes a difference in the meaning. Without the article, the words have a restricted or negative meaning. Let's see the examples. A little means some, but little means hardly any. If you are not using the article, it has a restricted or negative meaning. Okay? A little means some, but only little means hardly any. Example, I need a little money. That means I need some money. I need little money. That means I need hardly any money. Okay? Let's look at a few and few. A few also means some, but when we are saying only few without the article, it means hardly any. Look at the examples. A few friends visited me. That means some friends visited me. But if you don't use the article and say few friends visited me, it means hardly any friends visited me. Okay, dear students, next homeworks. This is homework 1, the exercise 1 on page 21 and exercise 2 in page 22. These two exercises will be your homework for next class. Exercise 1 is identifying if the nouns given are countable or uncountable. If the noun is countable, write countable in front of it. If the noun is uncountable, write uncountable in front of it. Do it in this way in your exercise book. Exercise 2. Use a and some or any with the nouns in the sentences below. See, the sentences are given here with two options. Okay, any one of the options are correct in the sentence, so you have to use the correct word in the sentence. Look at the first sentence. Lisa's got a or an towel. So which one is correct here? A is correct here. Lisa's got a towel. So you should write Lisa's got a towel. Use the correct word and underline it. Do it in this way in your homework copy. So dear students, I hope you understood the lesson and understood how to do the homework. Submit the homework on due time on next Saturday. Hope to see you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.